Hey guys, welcome to Protein Treats by Nutracelle. I'm Melanie Wildman and I have two extra special guests here with me today. I have my son Rain over here. Can you say hi everyone?
Hi everyone.
And I have one of his best friends, Lucas. Do you want to say hi, Lucas?
Hello.
Lucas's mom plays in the symphony, so she is actually performing tonight, so we get to have Lucas with us, and he's going to help us make some protein gingerbread loaf. What do you think, Lucas?
It's gonna be good.
Do you like gingerbread?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What about you, Rain? Do you like gingerbread? Are you guys excited? You going to help me cook up a batch here?
Yep.
All right, let's get started. So in my family, my mom made gingerbread loaf all the time, especially in the winter time. And the recipe is from my great uncle Willard, who actually died in World War II. He was a hero during the Second World War. And this is his recipe that's been passed down, and my kids love it. And I wanted to show you how easy this is to make and how we're gonna make it super healthy, full of protein and full of fiber. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, okay, so to make this recipe, you're going to need 3 room temperature whole eggs that I've already cracked here. We're also going to need half a cup of coconut oil that I've brought back to room temperature. Now you could use half of it with coconut oil and half with melted butter. Either would be really good, but I'm using coconut oil. You're going to need half a cup of stevia, a granular stevia for baking. Then I've got, on my dry goods, I've got half a teaspoon of salt here. I've got a teaspoon of cinnamon. I have 2 teaspoons of ginger. And you're gonna need half a cup of coconut flour, and we're gonna use 1 whole cup of our vanilla Nutracelle. Now in order to get that gingerbread taste, we really need molasses. And I've tried to make this recipe all sorts of different ways without having to use molasses, because of course molasses is sugar. It's very, very sweet and full of sugar carbs. But we're going to use a 1/4 cup of blackstrap molasses here. It is gonna add a little bit to our carb count, but overall in the whole recipe, not very much. And blackstrap molasses actually is super high in iron, and it has all sorts of health benefits, even though it's high in sugar. So we don't want to use a lot of it. It's definitely a holiday treat, but make sure that you're using a blackstrap molasses and not a fancy molasses. And then we've got half a cup of water here, and that's it. That's all we're gonna need for this yummy recipe. So what do you think, you guys? Are you ready?
Yep.
You gonna help me put it all together?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our coconut oil, and we're gonna pour the coconut oil right into here. Do you wanna do that? Good job. All right. And then we're gonna add in, Lucas, do you wanna add in the sugar? We're gonna add in half a cup of our stevia here. Excellent. Good job. And we're gonna start to beat this. Just like this. While that's mixing up, now we're gonna add in our eggs. Do you wanna help me add in the eggs, you guys? Do you wanna help, Lucas? Okay. There you go. And we'll just go like this, and we're just gonna go woo, and pour in our eggs. There we go. So now I'm gonna add in the molasses, and this is really sticky to add in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add it kind of slowly over on the side here. And it's very sticky. And then I'm just gonna let that stop for a minute and scrape the sides down a little bit, because we wanna get all of that yummy goodness right into and flavor into our batter. Doesn't it smell good? All right. And did you know that because we were homesteaders, Canadians, and your family too from Prince Edward Island, did you know that it was really hard and expensive to get sugar, the kind of white sugar that you're used to seeing? So our ancestors, my great-grandmother and my grandmother, used molasses. And so that's how we would have sugar and sweet things during the winter months, was with molasses. All right. So we'll let that beat a little bit. There we go. Yep, now we're gonna do the dry ingredients. So we've got our coconut flour here. Who wants to put that in? You gonna do it, Lucas? No. We're gonna put it all in here, because we're gonna mix all our dry ingredients separate, and then we're gonna mix everything together. So then we've got our ginger. You wanna do the ginger and you wanna do the cinnamon? There we go, ginger and cinnamon. Now cinnamon is really good at helping to stabilize your blood sugars, and ginger is full of antioxidants and it's super good for you. If you ever have a cold or you're not feeling good, then having some tea with some ginger in it can really help. Yeah, a little bit of salt. All right, now that we've got all of our dry ingredients in here, I'm gonna get you guys to go ahead and stir that while I keep mixing. Good job. Now that we got that mixed together, it's time to put in our Nutracelle. So we need 1 cup of Nutracelle. All right, so now in order to get 1 cup, you wanna get it so that it's level on the top, just like that. Okay, we got it level. Do you wanna give that to Lucas and Lucas can put it in? Ready? Just put it right in there. Good job, that's perfect.
Do I stir?
Yeah, you guys can stir. And how can you tell when you're stirring if it's done?
I'm not entirely sure.
When it all looks even. See how when you look now, you can see there's some cinnamon all over on one side. Once you have it so it looks all the way even, then you know it's perfectly mixed. All right, doesn't that look good, you guys? So now what we're gonna do is a little bit at a time. We're gonna go in between putting the water and our dry mix into this while we whip it, okay? So I'm gonna get rid of this and we'll use that guy to put a little scoop at a time in, okay? So watch your fingers and get about not quite half of that. Yep, that's perfect. And you're gonna go ahead and put that right in there. Try not to spill. Good job. There, and what I'm gonna do is stop it for a minute and I'm just gonna scrape the sides down again so that we get that nice, yummy flavor all the way through. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? This is gonna taste so good. All right, while I have this up, do you wanna put another spoonful in each? There, good job. Okay, so now that we've got this all mixed, mix it a bit more. You guys ready?
Yep.
Now that we got it all mixed, now what we're gonna do is pour it into our pan. How does it smell? Does it smell like ginger and cinnamon in here?
Yeah, it smells great.
Yeah. So we'll set this here. And then who wants to help me pour this? Both of you guys want to help? Here, you let Lucas help too. You guys got it? And I'll scrape the inside while you guys help me because this bowl is heavy. Good thing you guys are nice and strong. Okay, so now this is the trick to make sure that it comes out nice and even. So what we're gonna do is take the spatula and we're just gonna go like this and kind of smoosh it over so that it's all even. But we want it to be a little bit lower in the middle. Do you wanna try doing it?
Okay.
You wanna do it? Yeah, so not quite that deep because you don't wanna lose our, do you wanna try, Lucas, and just smooth it out so it's a little bit perfect. And then a little bit higher on the corners. So now we're gonna put it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think? Do you think it's gonna turn out good? All right, let's do this. All right, how does it smell in here, you guys?
Delicious.
So our gingerbread is all done. It's out of the oven. We've let it cool a little bit, and now we're gonna go ahead and taste test it. So Lucas, which piece do you want?
Probably that one.
That big one over here? Okay, let's get this on the plate for you. And then I've made a cream cheese topping, and I'm gonna add it. You can check out on the directions below. There'll be a link so you can see how to make a really healthy cream cheese topping for this. Doesn't this look good? Do you want a little bit more cream cheese?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Let's get lots on there for you. All right. Should we taste this and see how it turns out, you guys?
Yep.
All right, let's see. What do you think, Lucas? Do you like it? Is it a thumbs up? Would you like that for dessert? What do you think, Crane? 2 thumbs up. All right, should we make this more often when you come over?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it as good as our protein pizza? Or do you like the pizza? You like the pizza. Did that taste like diet food?
No.
Did it taste yummy? Like yummy Christmas dessert? Yeah? All right, thank you guys. You're such good cooks. Thank you for coming out and cooking with me. And make sure you guys subscribe. Hang out with us every week when we do another episode and show you how to take unhealthy food and make it super healthy and super yummy. I'll see you guys back here next week. Thanks, guys. Want to wave bye to everybody? Bye, guys.